Today I'm going to show you how to make the best smash burgers. This is what we call our patty melt. There's a couple things that we're going to want to do to prep our patty melt. First thing is we're going to cut our onions as thin as we can. Then we're going to roll our ground beef patties into balls. They should look something like this. Next we're going to add oil to our pan. We're using avocado oil today. Then we're going to add butter to the oil, that way the butter doesn't burn. Next we're going to start adding our thinly sliced onions. These things are going to be so good. From there, hit it with a little seasoning. This is a salt, pepper, garlic base with a little bit of paprika. Go ahead and add some Worcestershire sauce. This really takes these onions to the next level. Then give them a good mix. They should be starting to brown like this. As those onions finish cooking, we're going to add our ground beef patties to the pan. You can season the beef beforehand. I like to season the top of the beef before I smash it in. Then we're going to smash it. If you don't have a burger smasher, no worries, you can use a spatula. But today we're going to smash them as thin as we can. After a few minutes, go ahead and give them a good flip. They should be starting to brown on each side. That way they can get crispy. After you flip, I like to hit mine with a little bit more of that seasoning. Now this is where it gets fun. We're going to craft our patty melt. So we're going to lay down our bread, add some pepper jack cheese. I'm going to use a lot of cheese. You don't have to. I never said this thing was healthy. But then we're going to grab our ground beef, lay it on there, then add our onions. I like a lot of onions on mine. You don't have to use this much. You could use fried onions as well. It's not a bad idea. Then go ahead and add some American cheese on top. From there, we're going to hit it with some barbecue sauce. You could use just any burger sauce, but I prefer barbecue sauce over anything. Then we're going to add the top of our bread and hit it with a little mayonnaise. To make our bread crispy, you could use butter. Some people prefer butter. I'm using mayonnaise, just a little bit easier. From there, we're going to rub that all in till we get all of it covered. Then we're going to stick that back on the pan and start crisping up that bread. Of course, you can't just crisp up one side of the bread, so we're going to hit the other side with the mayonnaise and then start rubbing that in. This is going to be so delicious. Once you get all the sides covered, we're going to go ahead and give that a good flip. From there, you're going to see the crisp here. I probably left mine on a little bit too long, but that's okay. It's still going to taste delicious. Go ahead and give it a cut. You could honestly probably make this burger for 2 people, but we're big people over here, so we're going to eat the whole thing. Go ahead and look at that. Now we're going to go ahead and open it up. This thing came out so delicious. Probably my favorite way to make smash burgers. It's so easy. It's pretty cheap. It is a little bit messy, but that's okay. No one's complaining.